So Ledbury Poetry runs an international festival of poetry, which also includes things like music, readings, performance, street art, and all number of things happening around the wonderful town of Ledbury in Herefordshire. And it also includes things like live streamed events, which means we can reach an international audience, as well as people who perhaps might not necessarily want to come out and visit the town of Ledbury. So the festival has been running for over 25 years now, and alongside the festival we also run an active schools and community outreach programme as well. So as you can imagine, running a festival is quite a big job and involves an awful lot of volunteer work. So we have a great team of volunteers that we use for all sorts of activities within the festival itself. So we're now in this amazing new space, which we're calling the Poetry House, in the home of poetry, Ledbury. And we want to put on more activities throughout the year and help transform this space into a building for people to use for arts activities, in particular related to poetry. So during our festival we have many volunteer roles which we fulfill, and this kind of thing can include things like event stewarding, looking after poets and looking after the performers when they're performing, and also things like hospitality, box office opportunities. And we also are looking at programming opportunities and providing internships for younger people to be able to come and have more of an experience for a longer period of time. Okay, so now that we're based in this amazing building, we're also looking for volunteers to take on larger opportunities for themselves. So, for example, maybe setting up a reading room here and being able to manage that space. Or, for example, creating pop-up events here and managing those events. This could also include running hybrid events, so it could be part in-person, part digital, or indeed offering remote and digital opportunities. And a lot of these opportunities don't necessarily have to be on a regular basis. They could be a small micro opportunity, which means perhaps you haven't got enough time to be able to offer on a weekly basis, but you might be able to offer a couple of hours here and there on an ad hoc basis as well. So there's all sorts of roles and opportunities that we have on offer here, and we'd also like volunteers to be able to offer their ideas and thoughts on what they would like to be able to happen here, and for them to maybe take charge of that volunteering opportunity themselves. So Ledbury Poetry have been the instigators of this new Creative Pathways in the Shire project, which is looking to find volunteering opportunities in micro, hybrid, digital and in person throughout the county in the arts, culture and heritage organisations. So hopefully lots of people will want to come and volunteer here at Ledbury Poetry and come and take part in the opportunities we have to offer, but they'll also want to take part in some of the other cultural opportunities that are on offer around the county as well. So we hope that as many people will want to come and volunteer in this initiative run by Ledbury Poetry, which could lead you onto your creative pathway in the Shire.